Well, hi guys. We are back to the Jelly Roll strip, Jelly Roll Jam Quilt pattern. I made, in the last video, go back and you'll see how I made my 6 strips. And I made 3 of them and they were beautiful. Well, one Sunday, I just hadn't sewn in so long and I wanted to sew, and so I got busy and I did all 3 of the 6 strips. And my stars, I pressed them, and I really ironed, and I got with the program. And this is my wavy, terrible strips. Look at that. That's about as wrong can be. They're just not, it's not suitable. I don't know if you can see how bad it is, but they are terrible. That one, I made all 3 of them wrong. This one, it's really going every which way. You can see that. Just as, and I think it was in my ironing. I'm going to say ironing because I really wanted crisp edges, and I sprayed them, and I think that was part of my problem. But the main problem, and this is what I've learned, and I did it on the others without thinking. I did it the right way. If you will note, all of my selvages are down at this end. And you say, well, what difference does that make? I don't know, but it makes a difference. When I did them correctly, I alternated my selvages. You see what I'm saying? Selvage down here, selvage up here. Selvage up here, not here. Here's the selvage. They're all alternated. See what I'm saying? It makes a difference because when you put them together and you start sewing, I don't know what it does. I can't explain it. But just remember, and of course they were different lengths. This has to be trimmed when I go to cut them in a minute, but just to get 6 good straight strips is what I was trying to accomplish. And I see that I need, see how biasy these are? How they can get so distorted? Well, that's how mine got so off. So I have to show you all of my mistakes too, because that's how we learn. And I'd rather make them, as I have said before, so you don't have to. But that's how you achieve when you put together 2.5-inch Jelly Roll strips. You're going to get a wave if you're not careful and take lots of precautions. So alternate your selvage pieces when you're sewing. And double check your 1/4-inch seam, and then when you press and not iron, because these are so biasy. That's not a correct word, but so lo and behold. All right, now another mistake. You're going to think, my goodness, Jacklyn, I don't know if this quilt's ever going to get made or not. Get my 2 bad ones out of the picture here and put them away. I don't know what I'll do with those. All right, here's what our directions said, was to make 3 with the dark on the 2nd row. And I made 2. And I made 2 of these with the dark on the bottom row. And I made 2, so I did that correct. But this one, with the dark as the 3rd row, you were only supposed to make 1. 1, 2, 3, and 6. And I didn't make my strips like that. So I've got 2 of each. I've got 2, 2, and 2. And it's just going to have to work. I'm not making another one. I'm proceeding. But you do it correctly, okay? One of these with the dark, 1 strip set's what I'm talking about, of 6. With the dark, it's the 3rd strip. 2 of them with the dark at the bottom, and 3 of them with the dark on the 2nd row, okay? And then you'll get this kind of a layout. Mine's not, we'll just have to see what mine's going to do. But see, mine are all neutrals and kind of in the same family, and I don't think it's going to make a bit of difference. So I'm going with it. I'm going with what I've got. I've got 2, 4, 6, and that's what I need, of course. So this little table quilt's been a pain in the you-know-what. But I'm ready now. We'll go into my sewing room and we'll cut. And let's see if we can get, see, I need 3 out of each of my sets, because you need a total of 18 of them. And so let's see if we can get 18 out of 1/2-inch strips for Jelly Rolls, okay? I hope this all makes halfway good sense to you, and I hope I'm not confusing you, but just remember, alternate your strips with the selvage at the top, the selvage at the bottom. Do not iron your strips and stretch them. They're very biasy and it'll be a totally curvy mess. All right? Okay, let's go cut out our 18 strips. All right, guys, I've got my pieces out here. Now I need 6 1/2, 6 1/2, it's 13, and another 6 1/2. I need 19 1/2. Well, I put this on my 1-inch line, and I've got 21, by the time I trim this, I'm going to have about 21 inches. So I've got plenty to get my 3 strips. So that's a relief to know that. Now, I'm going to trim this. So we got a good even edge. And what's so nice about this is all I have to do is cut them the width of this ruler. So won't that be nice? This is a 6 1/2 inch ruler. So all we have to do is be sure, now like I said, this is straight, this is straight, and as you can see, I've only got 12 inches, but if I pull this out and press it again, I'll have 12 1/2. If not, you know what? I think I will just leave them be. I'm just going to leave them be and have 12-inch strips. When all else fails, change your mind. All right. Now, I always like to move that over and start over. Now, there's one of my 6 1/2 inch strips, okay? And then lay this on there. There's 2. And there is 3. You know, before, I would have just thrown up my hands and had a fit and say I goofed. I don't have 12.5 inches. And I'm going to keep this. I don't know why or what it's for, but I might want this for some binding or something. Who knows? But by the time I cut my selvages, I won't have much. But anyway. All right, I got my 3. But see, it is 12 inches exactly. So I'm just not going to sweat it. I'm going to make them 12 inches. I'm just not going to sweat it. Okay, there's those 3. But like I said, when I first started, I would have been devastated. I would have said, oh, I can't do this. I'm not going to proceed. But I don't do that anymore. I make do. I make do. And see, this is 12 inches. You have to make it work. All right, let's get our 6.5 inch strips. We've got 12 inches, good 12 inches. And now we just need to cut our 6.5 inch strips. And this way, we don't have to cry over spilt milk, and we don't have to throw up our hands and say, well, this was a lost cause. Because most of the time in quilting, nothing is a lost cause. You can fix almost any kind of problem. Now, there's our 3 of those. And we're just going to proceed right on down the line. Now, this one, I won't go through all of them with you, but you see how you have to trim with the shortest one and then cut your 6.5. And then if you don't have your 12 inches, you're going to have to press some more. And just press that out, because that's all it needs. So you're going to have out of a half, you have plenty to get. So just remember, if you don't have a jelly roll, make some 2.5 inch strips and make 6 of them. And have them at least 20, you know, a half of a jelly roll, 22 inches, because you're going to need 19.5. And there's those 3 pretty ones. And that's all we're going to do. I'm going to keep working at it and keep making my... See, I've got plenty on every one of them. I've got at least 21, 20 and a half on every one of them, so I'm good. Praise the Lord, y'all. So we'll have our 18, and I'm going to lay them out in just a minute, okay? And we'll see what the heck we got. Well, okay, guys, I'm out of breath from laying this on the floor. It's not laid down very good, and I apologize, but you get the gist. This looks like a split rail fence quilt to me. That's another name for it. But you see the... I start up here at the top left corner. Your rows are going horizontal. I'm going the opposite direction, up and down, and then horizontal again. Then the next row is vertical, up and down, horizontal in the middle. There's 2 of them. And then there's vertical strips. And then two horizontal, 2 vertical, and 2 horizontal. So let's step back and see, is my colors pretty well, they're pretty well balanced, aren't they? I guess. You know. So I am ready to sew it together, and I've got a little more pressing to do on them and straightening up. But once I get it sewn together, we'll come back next week and look at it. I'm telling you, for such a small little project, it's taken me a lot of time. But that's the life of quilting, isn't it? But I like the combinations, and see how well it's going to go in here in my living room. It's my kind of colors. So I think it's gonna be just quite nice. And like I say, it's kind of a year-round one that I can use all year if I want to. Okay. Thank you so much for watching me, and I hope this benefits you. And remember, you don't make the same mistakes I did, okay? And you'll do it much better than I did, I bet you. Thank you for watching. God bless.